Everyone, welcome back to Rogue 16. We are doing another spotlight today. Today, we are actually talking about Luke, Sideshow Luke and X-Wing, I think it is, whatever their name for this thing
Yeah.
is. And this is one that's a little controversial, probably because of price, I would say, more than anything else. I really like this statue. I think it's pretty awesome. I guess is it a premium format or is it a statue? Do we know? Like, is it... I don't know if they
I'm not
call it a
sure what
premium
they,
format
I'm
or
not sure
not.
what they categorize it at. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, here we go. Let's get into this. I mean, we can see right here. They might... Yeah, I don't see premium format on it, so maybe it's not a premium format. But anyway, it's a quarter scale statue. I think the controversial part is the almost
Price tag.
$1,600 price tag on this thing. I mean, that's expensive. It is a really big piece, though. I mean, we're talking... You can see right here, it's 30 inches high by 21 inches wide, 17 inches deep. It's a big boy. It's a real big boy. But man, I don't know. I just think this thing it's got the Luke likeness, pretty spot on, pretty amazing. It's got the detail. I mean, you know, I would love, like, this is one that I would really, really love to get my eyes on, like actually get my eyeballs, my human eyeballs on this thing, because I would just love to see
I
what...
forget. Does the base light up? Those lights?
Yeah, these are lights at the
They are.
bottom.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know if we have an actual shot of it lit up, but it's beautiful. I mean, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I get the other side of this that's a little bit controversial, which I understand, is some people don't like the floating thing, and I understand. Like, I get it. It's you know, it's a sideshow thing. They love to these days to make these floating statues, and I understand that might be an issue, and I know that. I mean, look, I've seen in some comments, especially when this initially came out, that people wanted like why aren't we getting the full X-Wing? Why not get, like, more of the cockpit or whatever? And it's like, guys, you do realize there's a quarter scale version of this. Like, they can't... It's already massive. They can't make...
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. They cannot make this thing some ridiculous giant thing that you can't fit anywhere. They have to figure out how to make it so that it's...
You know that land speeder they made for kids to drive around in a little while back?
Yeah, yeah.
It would be like the size of that.
It would be. It'd be crazy. It'd be freaking stupid is what it would be. And so just some of these comments that people make are so stupid. And, whatever. It is what it is. And then on top of it, they also made the cockpit so it opens, which is really cool. I mean, I think that size, that's 30 inches high. And then when you close it, it's 24 inches high. So 24 inches isn't horrible. You can find a spot for that, probably. That's like that's still a big boy, but it's doable. One thing I was going to show here, so we can look through some of these images here, but I mean, it's got a fully tailored little costume or whatever he puts on, like the soft goods. They actually did finish the back of it. I mean, the cool thing about this is you can probably show this if you wanted to put this in the middle of your room, it's still doable. Like, you could still walk around this thing and have all the full details and all the, scratches and markings and paintwork and all that stuff around the whole thing. That's nice. It's a good option. I don't think it would look super good just floating in the middle of the room. I think it would look better up against a wall, personally.
I agree. Yeah.
But man, what do you think of the paint and all the detail and stuff, Jay?
Looks great. Looks really, really good.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
I love what they did with the ladder. I mean, who knows what the final product will look like? This is obviously the master or something,
I've seen some comments, not many, maybe like one or two, that were saying that the X-wing wasn't painted accurately, and I thought
Mhm.
about that, and I said, well, it's not a piece that you want to be painted accurately to the model,
Right.
to the filming miniature, because it has a different display purpose there. Um, so I like the way it looks, and I like the idea of that just used equipment, used vehicle that's been dirtied up, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, he could have used a little
Yeah.
bit of weathering. That wouldn't hurt, but
Oh, like his actual outfit?
yeah, it looks like he just came right out of the dry cleaners. But
A little
at the
bit.
same time, though, it's this weird area because the orange jumpsuit with the white flak vest is what jumps out
Mm-hmm.
and it just has like such a unique color and look.
I will.
So it works.
I will say, Jay. I do see some weathering on the costume. Um, I think if you got your eyes on this thing, you'd probably pull out some of that extra detail that you
Yeah.
can't really get in a picture, right? But
Hence seeing
I think
it
you're
in
right. It could have
person.
been a little bit more.
But hence seeing it in person, like we talked about on the
I know.
slideshow. I
I
mean, on
know.
the SDCC.
I know. Them not being at San Diego Comic Con is absolutely ridiculous, especially with something like this where you really need to see this thing to get a good feeling of what it is and what if it could fit in your collection, if you think it would work in your collection.
You
Like,
think there's a chance it might still be on display in place of I don't know that somebody might.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. Um, I don't know, man. I honestly don't. I think. Let me see if I can play this real quick. Hold on, I don't want the audio. Um, oh, they did that. Yeah, okay. This is not the one I was looking at. I think it's this one. This is the video. Let me get the audio off. There we go. This is a video where they actually show this thing in person or show it to Adam Savage, I
I
guess.
love
But
that Java setup. But yeah, go ahead.
anyway, yeah.
That's another.
The
Well, look, that's another thing that if they showcased in person, those things would be gone.
I That's what I'm saying. Like I think when you see this thing, and even seeing it on video, it helps a little bit. It helps give you an idea of next to somebody how big it is, how detailed it is, like what this could possibly look like on maybe on a shelf. Like it gives you a little bit more, and I really like that they put this out because it when I saw this is what kind of sold me a little bit on this thing. Like not completely. I'm not going to run out and I haven't pre-ordered it yet. So I'm thinking about it, but I mean, geez, dude, this thing is when you actually see it on video, I think it looks way better personally. Um, it's got so much detail in the clothing, in the soft goods. It's not, which I think was a good idea. They could have sculpted it, but I think this works really well for soft goods. And then the way they actually made this thing float is actually really impressive. I mean, even I think the picture they used to reference this, which I want to say, do they show it somewhere around here? I'm not sure if they do. I think they do somewhere. Um, but the idea that they've got here, where they're showing how it's standing. I mean, they had to use. I think they even had to use Luke to kind of get some extra, an extra point of like, something touching the ground, even just to make it float even better. So, I mean, in this video, you can see they've got a little clear tube.
Yeah, I see.
That's not going to be there, obviously, but
I wouldn't
um,
mind if it was though.
I hear you. I would, yeah, I'd be worried about this thing possibly over time.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think 5, 10, 15 years.
Yeah, yeah,
And this conversation,
maybe.
not that it comes up often, but um, I was watching something a couple nights ago, and they were talking about resin pieces, polystone pieces, things, collectibles, right?
Yeah,
And I say this often, right? You don't realize how fast 5 or 10 years passes. I mean, dude, it's been 5 years since I've been doing Rogue One videos with you. Think about how fast it's gone by,
I
right? It
know.
doesn't seem like it. So in 10 years, if this thing's like, "Whoa," or the hose and the ladder just isn't holding anymore, and the weight of it, Icons is a perfect example. You look at the Icons X-Wing, and the wings are like, "Whoa,"
No, I
you know,
know. I know. Yeah,
it happens.
I know. And you're not wrong. I mean, that is definitely a concern I would have. and like you said, it wouldn't be the worst
No,
thing for
what,
them to put.
something like a little extra structural integrity. No way.
Yeah,
What?
but that also doesn't look really good on them. Like, yeah, I don't know if people would. I don't know if collectors would really be down for that. I hear you. I would be like, look, if I'm gonna get this thing, I want it to last for a really long time. So I wouldn't be super opposed to something like that. But
I'm assuming that the
I
top
don't know.
part is probably much lighter than the rest of the
Yeah, it has
statue.
to be.
It's
It's got to
probably
be.
hollowed out and light. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the other material they use? What is it? Is it PVC?
Yes.
Is that the
Yeah.
light?
Because yeah. Yeah. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. But we can look at the details. But
Yeah.
Jabba is like that. Like Jabba, the old one, the first Jabba that they came out with, the dais was like super heavy and kind of like a statue. Where the doll was more of like a, not doll, but Jabba himself was more of like a PVC or a type of
Mm-hmm.
plastic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think I do really like that he's holding his gloves, helmet, all that stuff. I would be nice. I think we talked about this, Jason, previously. That it would be nice to see other switch outs on Luke, where you
Yeah.
could put the helmet on. You could have him just holding the gloves. But I think I don't know if it's with the soft goods or what it is, but I'm guessing that's probably a hard thing for them to do with that. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, it's a pretty amazing piece, like for reals. You can tell that
Look at the
there's.
little mini. Look at the little mini X-wing suit.
I know that he's got in his hand. It's amazing. I mean, that's the thing. Like they put a lot of effort into this. You can tell, and you can also tell that they're very excited about this thing. Like, and they should be. It's great. It looks great. I think it looks great. I think it's a huge thing for Sideshow. I think they've come a long way. Sideshow, like, I mean, their previous Lukes and Hans and some of this stuff, it just didn't look super great. And so, I really hope we see more of this kind of thing. Like maybe not the floating thing, but give us more OT stuff. Like this is, I mean, the Luke stuff is right down my. That's my shit. I freaking love.
Yeah.
I love the light side characters, and I really hope we get more of that. Gosh, I think it looks. I just think it looks so good.
Look at that.
Yeah, just tailoring a tiny little X-wing suit. Freaking amazing, dude. But you can. It's nice. It's nice to see this thing next to people, so you get the. I mean, that's a big. That's a big ass. That's a big ass statue. I mean, that thing's huge. That's the only thing I don't. If I were to get this, I have no idea where I'd put it because it's so big. But yeah, guys, it is. It's what is it? $1,500 or $1,600, I guess, out the door.
Well, not including tax and shipping.
Well, okay, so it's more than that, but it's up there. It's up there. That's a lot. That's a lot to put down for a statue. So
Dude, I'm sorry to say that's a PCS Emperor right there.
I know. It's a black
A hyper
label.
real one too,
It's
or a
it's a
hyper real long.
it's a black label whatever Blitzway
Anakin,
piece.
yeah.
Yeah, Anakin. Yeah, or whatever else they come out with, right? It's playing in that very high end type of area, and so will this do well? I have no idea. I don't think we have. They haven't come out with like a the amount that they're the ES. They haven't come out with any of that stuff. The amount that they're making on this thing.
Okay.
We don't have that yet, so I don't know. I don't know if they're planning on this thing kind of blowing up, or I'm guessing it's going to be. I would think maybe it would be a somewhat of a low yes, and then eventually, this could be something that people will chase after eventually. Maybe not, but I think it looks really good, and I think it's once you see this thing in people's collections, it may change your mind. Which is why this is another crazy reason why Sideshow's not coming to San Diego Comic-Con. This needs to be seen in person.
I wasn't even thinking about this. I mean, I was only thinking about this. I wasn't even thinking about Jabba and all of Jabba's denizens, and then all of the cantinas.
Yeah,
Dude, they have so much to show this year.
it's crazy. It's absolutely
It makes
crazy, and
no sense.
they're just going to do the the Sideshow Con thing, as if that's enough, you know, I think it's the cheaper version of whatever they're doing.
Trying to see what else they have real quick.
But we need to see these things in person, like especially things like this that are big. Like I would love to see if this thing is you know, if I look at it and I'm like, that's just too effing big, like there's no way. Or if I see it and I'm like, I gotta have it, right? I mean, you know, I just think it's a miss by them. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I am a huge fan of this. I really hope they continue to make OT stuff at this quality and at this kind of level.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we need to see more of this kind of stuff. And the likeness is, I think the likeness is spot on for the most part. It's kind of the younger Luke look. It looks great, in my opinion. So
They have a lot of new things they dropped that they can 100% be showing.
yeah.
It's a bummer.
Well, no, and it's not even that. I mean, they're a distributor. Sideshow's a distributor
That too.
for
So they
everybody.
could
So
be showcasing so many of the new Hot
there's
Toys.
so, there's so many things that other people are coming out with that they could be showing. It's freaking stupid. It's dumb. Anyway, we're not rehashing.
Yeah,
that.
we're not here to
It's-
discuss that. Correct.
But yeah, guys, keep an eye on this. I mean, obviously, we'll see when they actually come out with how many they're actually going to be selling of it or putting out of this thing. That'll be interesting. But otherwise, yeah, if we see this in person somewhere, we'll take pictures and show you guys. But I'm not thinking we're going to. I think it's just going to be a trust us. This is amazing type of thing. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for us. You know, Luke, what is it? Luke Skywalker and X-Wing, Red 5 standing by. Geez, that's a long ass name.
Is that what the
That's
title is?
that's the whole
Okay,
title.
that's interesting. All right, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. If anybody's getting this, drop it in the comments. Let us know.
yeah. But I think that's it for us, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.
Yep.